Alright everybody, welcome back to Rory McIlroy PGA Tour, and we got the Tour Championship. I don't know if this is going to be the final video of Rory McIlroy, but it's at East Lake, Atlanta, Georgia. 8 to 12 mile-an-hour winds. We're going to be starting on the 10th at even par in 9th position. Because I don't think I'm going to do any more of the nightclub challenges. I just don't really find them that fun, to be honest. And that's all of the extra content there is in the game. Yeah. So who knows? This may be the final one. If there's more tournaments, I'm gonna just finish out the whole season. So if there's like a couple more tournaments after this, I'll do those as well. But yeah.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the PGA Tour season finale. Welcome to the permanent home of the Tour Championship, where the likes of Brandt Snedeker, Tiger Woods, Jim Furyk, Bill Haas, Henrik Stenson, and Billy Horschel took the title, and the $10 million prize that goes with the FedEx Cup. Designed by Donald Ross and played by the greatest players in the game. This is Rich Lerner, along with Frank Nobilo in the booth for EA Sports. Let's jump down to the action.
And I guess
FedEx Cup drama continuing.
we
here
started
at historic
even.
East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. We're getting set for the backside. Rich Lerner and Frank Nobilo for EA Sports calling all the action, and we'll take you down now to the 10th hole.
So I guess in this one you don't start at the 10 under, because I'm pretty sure that you still did. At this point, weird. Slow -5, sure.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards.
I got a tree in my way.
This is a
though.
position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun.
How's it
Bumpers
slow?
don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really
Feel like
looking
you
at
got lucky with
now is
that.
just the flag.
Birdie try up next. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
Don't understand how my
Still
first two
playing
shots
even
were a
for the
combined
day
10
after the
slow,
ball.
but whatever. Yeah, McIlroy and Jimenez at the top at -2, then
Tour
Furyk and
Championship
Kirk.
presented by Coca-Cola from East Lake Golf Club continuing. We're at the 11th hole. It is the only hole on the golf course under 200 yards. It's a 197-yard par 3. Good-looking shot right here. Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. Not a gimme, but well within his range. And with that birdie, moves to
Tied
third
third.
place.
McIlroy gets it to 3 under.
Continuing from the Tour Championship at East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia, all the drama of the finale for the FedEx Cup. This is a chance to make birdie. We're at the downhill par 4 12th. It's only 391 yards. A good, accurate tee shot gives a player a chance to make a 3. Trying to dial in the right number here at the 12th.
Oh, I knew it was going to zip.
He'll be pretty happy with that one. About 20 feet away in a good spot.
Should have taken some of that
Chance
off.
for birdie.
Oh,
Well, you could see he thought he
it
had
was a
that.
good putt. I
He
did
looked
think
in
I
the
had it.
whole way until the end.
Thought I had
Just
it
a
until
couple
that
feet.
last foot.
Moves up into second place with that
Tied for
par.
second with
Those
Jimenez.
eyes well entrenched on
Gone.
the lead up.
Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, and another good par 4. The 13th is 476 yards, and once again a classic Donald Ross green sloping from back to front, and really that makes positioning so critical. Need to get the ball in play off the tee here, have a chance to put the ball in the right spot, and then maybe you have a go at 3.
And this one just seems to be moving a little left in the air.
Not too bad. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
I didn't come back as much as I was hoping. Wow. Still went that far past.
That's a good putt.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
All
That
right.
is a painful miss right there.
Sure.
And a bogey.
Whatever.
Drop shot here at the 13th.
Whatever.
Makeable putt right here. He is
That
currently
first one should
sitting
have
at
never
one
went
under
that
for
far
the round.
past. I'm sorry.
So with that,
With how
the
far I
score is
brought
now
that back.
even par.
Nah.
Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, this par 4 14th is straight away, but it is narrow. You have to put the ball in play off the tee here. Good contact, good result. Up to the big boys now, Frank.
Well, we saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
Wow. That one killed it way more than I was
Birdie after
thinking.
that beautiful shot. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Things are breaking like a dumbass.
Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
Finish it even. Does it give
That's a
me
par, and
all
that keeps the
pars,
scorecard
birdie,
clean, still even for the
bogey?
round.
How are we going to finish this?
Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. So long for now.
All right, gives us a birdie. I'm down with that. We got Rory McIlroy and Charles Howard III tied for at the top at -3. We'll take it. Still at -1 on the first hole in 7th position. About the same wind speed.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour,
McIlroy
proudly
at 4
presents
under after
the
5.
final leg
Well, 1
of
under for the
FedEx
day.
Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second round coverage of the PGA Tour season finale. Well, it looks as though they're
Wow, normally a 9 to 10 mile an hour wind is going to bring that 40 yards left.
Where this ball's going, there's no
And it did
fairway
nothing.
there, only rough.
Frank, anything you do differently from the rough in terms of your swing? You hinge the club a little bit more quickly?
Ah,
No, normally
that's
put
on.
the ball just a little bit further back in your
I was
stance
trying to get
'cause you
like
want
a
the club
+3.
to be going down. Down, it's got to go down through the grass, through the ball.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
I wouldn't say that.
They'll take it. That's
Green
a
just
par.
breaks like an insane amount.
Now to the first par 3 here at the Tour Championship at East Lake. It is the second hole, 214 yards. And really, to score well at East Lake, players cannot afford to miss the green on the short side of the flagstick, and that's especially true right here. This par 3 plays a bit
That's what I'm
shorter
talking
than
about,
the
man.
yardage, but it
Look
is
how far
enough
that
to
wind
put the
took it
ball
to
in
the right.
green.
That's
That
insane.
green slopes dramatically from back to front and from left to right, and is guarded by bunkers on both sides. Been this way all day. Airtight, no mistakes, solid shot.
And yet another green and
But the
regulation.
drive, it was only 2 mile an hour less.
And he
It
has it.
literally did almost
Good putt
nothing to it
redeems all.
on the first hole.
Hole number 3 is a par 4, just 390 yards.
But then that one brings it to 50
Getting
yards
set for this
left.
Next shot from the rough. What does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're
Oh,
doing.
what the hell?
In the bunker. Still
I thought
no
I was
chance for an
adding
open man.
loft to that. I
Playing this
guess
par
not.
4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done.
Ah,
Good third
okay,
shot.
nope. I should have
Maybe
looked
get
at
away
the
here with
flop,
par.
I guess. Makes sense, you know, if you're looking at, okay, this is where I'm hitting the ball, the
Look at
bottom.
A nice splash out of the bunker. It lands softly and just runs out right next to the hole. Beautiful shot. Good roll. Back over now to the fourth. Frank, we're early in the second round. What have you seen so far?
I've seen a lot that can be improved on too, but there's enough good there. That's the main thing. You know, the scorecard doesn't always reflect how you're playing. But a little bit
Come
of
on, give me
basics out there.
birdie.
Fairways, greens.
Again, I need
maybe
to,
knock a
I
couple
guess
of
this
putts
is
in.
adding
All of a
loft.
sudden, that scorecard looks different.
74 goes. Oh, God.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't
I guess when
quite
you
look
do that,
right
you have
on
to
that
hit
one.
it an
Ball
insane
sitting down here in the
amount
rough. He's
faster.
digging in.
than you normally do. Oh.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Well, I hope they give me another birdie.
There you have it, Frank. The second round is complete. What are your thoughts?
I think anybody looking at this leaderboard, anybody in the top 10 of that leaderboard is certainly in a good position to win. Quality of the golf there in that first 10 is excellent.
No, we stay what the fuck ever. Kevin goes 8 under that round to get to 10 under. Sure. It's gonna be like they do on 2K, and for some reason
NBC
people
Golf
shoot
Channel
in
on EA
insane
Sports in
rounds
association
at
with
East
the
Lake.
PGA
Like,
Tour proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today it's live third round coverage of the Tour Championship.
Oh, this is right at it.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
I wouldn't say so.
That was not a very good read right there.
Because in 2K,
That's good work.
I think literally
Instant par
every
right
single
there.
time I've played the Tour Championship in that game, which 21 and
On to
23,
the seventh hole here at East Lake.
and even
the Tour
25.
Championship.
I'm pretty sure every single time I've been on top, and then somebody shoots like 15 under in the last
Excellent
round
looking shot here.
to
Well, this
win
looks good.
when they were in
He
last
has
place.
given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. This is a good-looking shot. And it generates some momentum here at the seventh hole. This for birdie. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
Wow.
Just misses.
It was breaking right at the start, and then there was a very gradual left break, middle to end.
Sometimes you want that
And it
birdie
just
so
darted
badly.
left.
All of a sudden, you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for.
What
just
the
to make
hell?
par. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Here's another dogleg to the left at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It's the 405-yard par 4 eighth hole, and position is paramount here off the tee. You see those 3 fairway bunkers along the left side. You need to avoid those. You want to be positioned on the right. If you get it down that right side in the fairway, you'll have a good chance to attack the whole location. Well, Frank, obviously way too much club there.
Yep.
You got to think something like that.
Didn't
At
even
least
get it
this
to the
rate
hole.
Win. This is never going to sit down.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Were they talking about the drive in the first one? Chipped it in. Great chip.
Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time, that one gets him in the top 10.
Finishing out the front nine here at East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia. Tour championship with the FedEx Cup on the line, all that pressure. And finally, we get to the first par 5 of the day. It is 600 yards on the button.
It doesn't quite play that long, and the reason why is that downslope on the tee shot. You get a nice draw off the tee, that ball can bound down there, and you can certainly reach this hole even though it's 600 yards. That's if you had a good tee shot. You stray a little, then you worry about the lake with the layup. Do you lay up short? Would you even try and risk carrying it?
Nice play right there. That seemed pretty close. Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just trying to take care of business.
God damn it, man.
Oh my goodness, he just missed that. And that was almost tap-in distance. Clean this up with a tap. Watches that one go in as well to get to -3 for the championship. FedEx Cup drama continuing here at historic East Lake Golf Club.
I thought that
in
was our
Atlanta,
final hole.
Georgia. We're getting set for the backside.
I'm so used to that being the 18th hole now.
For EA Sports calling all the action. And we'll take you down now to the 10th hole. In the fairway here at the 10th. Nice way to start off the back nine. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Looks like he just misread that.
Go fuck yourself.
Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. Workman-like hole. He walks away with a par. Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola from East Lake Golf Club continuing. We're at the 11th hole. It is the only hole on the golf course under 200 yards. It's a 197-yard par 3. Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. It happens sometimes, Frank. They don't all drop.
No, but
Sure.
you try
It
telling
was
them right
breaking
now.
way more to the right than the left. Yeah, fuck
So
you. Go
close,
fuck.
just a tap in.
This
from
game
there.
fucking sucks.
Has it. Good putt right there. Don't forget the final round comes your way tomorrow. For our entire crew, so long for now.
Oh, yeah, he gave me another bogey. Hell yeah. I guess I'll do the thing that I said. I'll do 18 holes. Don't really feel like it, but whatever. Because if they're doing the thing where you don't get the 10, you start even, and it's based on points, we have to tie or finish better than McIlroy to win. But I doubt it's like that. It's probably just whoever wins it. Because, yeah, like I said, they were extremely lazy with this game.
The opening hole is a beautiful getaway from the historic clubhouse. It measures 424 yards. So for today's long hitters, this is not a long poke at all. They'll have a chance maybe to put wedge in hand and make a 3 right out of the gates. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, flip the
But
tree.
a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
And he's made the green.
Almost.
Getting set now over the putt.
It's the green ball. Switch to
He'll
it.
take par
you know.
and move on. One characteristic that really stands out here at East Lake as we play the final round of the Tour Championship, the par threes. This is the first of a pretty tough set of par threes, Frank.
It certainly is, Rich. When you look at some of the players that have won here, Billy Horschel, Tiger Woods, Jim Furyk, Henrik Stenson, they're all great.
That carried an
players.
extra
And you can see that here at
20-some
the
yards.
second. Judge the distance, also the change in elevation, and be precise.
214 yards, a tricky par three. Just 5 feet left.
I hit it perfect, and by the way, when there's a 14-mile-an-hour wind, it should only carry about an extra 7,
And he has it.
not
A good putt redeems
22, which is what it carried.
Now to the third hole of
And
par
it was
4 here at
up the
East
hill.
Lake, the final round of the Tour Championship. And Frank, when you look at the scorecard, it reads only 390 yards, so a player might be licking his chops. Where's the danger there?
Really, you have to look at the hole backwards and find out where the flag is. There's a definitive top tier here, and when that flag's there, you really want a full shot coming in. Plus, this green has a lot of pitch from back to front. The hole does play uphill. So
Oh,
it
of
might
course,
be
yeah. I hit a
little more than
fantastic shot into it.
390 yards,
Backspins off the green.
but it's very much about the second shot.
It's the entire reason why I chose to hit that full, because I knew it was going to have a lot of backspin.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. He takes care of business there.
Solid stroke.
And now to the fourth hole here at East Lake as we play the final round of the Tour Championship. 440 yards, Frank, with a pretty tough hole location.
It is, Rich, and that's why you've got to get the ball in the fairway down here, because if you hit one out of the rough and it goes a little left and a little long, you virtually have no chip coming back down the hill.
Well on the green, but far from the hole.
A little bit of a head scratcher. A lot of work coming up here.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good.
Even par currently.
The first of two par fives that have been shortened to play as par fours for the Tour
Oh, yeah,
Championship by Coca-Cola. This 520-yard hole will play much shorter than the yardage as the drive generally pitches forward on the downslope of that fairway. The second shot will be a middle to long
On
iron
2K,
down
there's
the line.
almost
That's
no
the key. That's what makes it difficult
keeping the
to get
fairway
to
on
some
that
of the
hole.
tighter hole locations.
Oh, nice strike, Rich. Not quite directly in line with the flag.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle. Locked in on the read and the speed. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Man, I just can't make
He
birdies
makes
at
it
East
for
Lake. Apparently, though, you know, Johnson, Fowler, and Nah could.
We're at the sixth hole here at East Lake as we continue the final round of the Tour Championship and the push for that FedEx Cup prize. And Frank, I always love these shots as a fan, as a commentator. When that ball is airborne over the water, you don't know, is it wet or dry? And you sort of hold your breath. It is a really exciting moment.
Yeah, the player has a little bit of an inkling depending on the strike, but you're right. If you get the wind wrong here and you're a club out, ball can bound through the front or with a front flag come up short. The sixth, well, it's also in the start of the round. So after you've played the difficult fourth, fifth, and you stand on this tee, you can quickly be over par. A good solid stroke there. No sign of nerves on that.
This is a really good par four. Dog leg to the left, 434 yards here at the seventh at East Lake. And from that position, a good chance to get at this hole location at number 7. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Just a bit offline here, Frank, but not too bad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the wind
Great
or
shot
just
with
the
that
lie
wind.
there. Should be okay.
Birdie putt coming
Jesus.
up. Had a par on this hole yesterday.
Of course.
Almost. Wow. Oh, man.
Of course.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Putt for par. Needs one. Just drip that in.
Well, it's 4 1/4 inches. Use it all.
Continuing with the Tour Championship in the final round here at historic East Lake Golf Club. $10 million on the line. It is one of the most pressure-packed rounds of the year. Frank, we step to the tee here at the 8th, and it's a reminder that East Lake is a thinking man's
Wind
golf
didn't bring it
course,
over as
isn't
far as I thought.
Yeah, this is another good example of what you're talking about, Rich. The hole might look 355 yards. You think just smash a driver down there. But you realize, number one, there's no advantage. Plus, there's plenty of trouble that way. So just a fairway wood or even a long iron off the tee and play the dog leg as a dog leg. And really, you should come out with an excellent chance for birdie.
Solid play, heart of the green. First of 2 par 5s here at the Tour Championship of the final round. It is the 9th and a reachable 600-yard par 5.
Everything's reachable in these days. We've seen a few eagles or two here, and that certainly
like
makes a
that.
charge up the leaderboard, that's for sure. Difficult green, but reachable for the longest hitters, as I was just saying. Problem, though, with the layup, that lake is in the
Oh,
perfect
yeah, I was
position
thinking if
to
it
make
hits
your
the
decision.
fairway, it might bounce
Not that
over.
easy.
But
Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
1 under through 9 holes. Not gonna cut it.
Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time, that one gets him in the top 10.
Tour Championship continuing from historic East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta. It is the final round. It's the last chance to grab that $10 million bonus to the winner of the FedEx Cup. Rich Schroeder alongside Frank Novelo, and just a gorgeous day, Frank, as we get set to play this back 9.
And what a way to start, too. Converted par 4. The first set of bunkers, the 3 there on the left side, they're not really in play. The longer hitters worry about that next set of bunkers, the one with 2 there on the left side. A tee shot around that area would be absolutely perfect because that's the shape of the shot that you need
Wow.
into that
I mean,
green
just
angle
dived
direction.
right
Made a good run
immediately.
at birdie. He'll have to focus now. Try to walk away with the par. That is a solid par putt.
Or dove right, I should say.
Final round of the Tour Championship continuing from East Lake Golf Club. The FedEx Cup prize is up for grabs. $10 million. That is the richest prize in the sport.
Yeah.
Here we are at the par 3.
I'm
11.
sure that would have carried an extra
Holes like
20
this look
yards.
simple, but really,
Still
this is a
fucking
great
game.
shot-making hole. Flags on the front, you want to hit it in there nice and high. Flags in the back, you want to hit in there a little low. Pin on the right, want a little cut. Pin on the left, hit a little draw. Sounds easy? It's not.
Yeah, you weren't getting that anywhere near the
That was
hole
not
no
a very
matter
good
what.
read right there.
Now, it's that sneaky distance.
Tough game, Frank. You can hit 300-yard drives and miss 3-foot putts.
Yeah, there's
Back
the
to
ecstasy,
level par.
and that's the agony.
Good putt. We're in the early stages of the back 9 here of the final round of the Tour Championship and the push for the FedEx Cup title. Frank, it's another short par 4, just 391 yards at the 12th.
You can see why guys like Hal Sutton, Bill Haas, and Jim Furyk have won around here in the Tour Championship. There's just a series of par 4s at around 400 yards, like this 12th hole, that really, they just require you to put the ball in the middle of the fairway. Another example of where you're going to get a short iron in your hand, and if you get the right club, you will get a birdie opportunity. Rich, I thought he could get this close.
That just is amazing. Just a mind blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. Frank, as you begin to look at the finish line, the final round of the Tour Championship and a huge payout to the winner, you want some beefy par fours, and this is it. 476 yards at par 413.
Yeah, this is a par 4 Doc worker would enjoy. It's a hard hole, dogleg left, uphill, everything in front of you. Two good shots, stating the obvious, required to hit this par 4 and 2. Outside chance at a birdie, but you just ride a 4 down here and scream your way to the next hole.
Too little, too late, unfortunately. I would have had to play all 4 18-hole rounds, I think, to win this one. After the third round, I mean, they're not doing anything, but I think it seems to change when you go from Sims to 18 for the CPU. They play horrible for the most part in the 18 rounders and insanely good with the sim round, which makes no sense considering you don't get anything for those sim rounds.
You try and hit an iron down there, it goes in the rough, you're left with a lengthy second shot. Then you try and hit driver. If that hangs up in the left rough, well, it's no shot coming over that front left bunker. Somehow you've got to try and find a shot that'll go on the fairway. Be careful too of that right side of the green. You'll notice the green angles to the left, so that right side finishes very, very quickly.
Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey. Oh my goodness, he just missed that.
Yeah,
and that was almost tap-in distance.
Yep.
Something about this hole, it has not been kind. Bogey yesterday and staring at another one today. And he makes it for a bogey here. There are just 2 par 5s here at the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. This is the second and last of the 5 pars. The 15th, it is only 525 yards. And if you walk away with par here, you will likely have dropped the shot to the field. This is a chance to make birdie or eagle.
That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track.
Of course.
Wow, that was so close, Frank.
I love the 6-footers that break 10 feet.
You couldn't hit that much better.
And with the birdie, moves into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
And moves into some very good company.
Players now arriving at the 16th hole, 481-yard par 4. And Frank, the pressure is really starting to mount here in the final round of the Tour Championship.
Oh, you can smell that $10 million right now. You can also see that fairway shrinking. Notice the look of those 4 bunkers down the left. The fairway gets narrower and narrower the further you go down. You can try and fly past them, but this is going to be another one where the tee shot's downhill and the second shot.
Third shot, looking for a good one. Frank, just a shade outside 15 feet.
Well, if you're going to be like that, Rich, it's 16 feet to be exact.
Man, I hate that the final tournament in the game, or the final like big tournament anyway, has been ruined the past 10 years because
a good putt redeems all.
They want to make the course or the CPU do insane things. Like,
Frank, final round
in all of 2K's games, both of them are insane. The course is stupid.
Where the moment is really so big,
and then the CPU shoots insane rounds.
So glaring, making this.
And then in this one, the greens are just dumb as shit.
Just obviously in play, and that becomes the feature all the way down the left side of this magnificent par 4. On the other side of the fairway, there's 3.
And then they don't know how wind works, apparently.
To the right. So it requires your best tee shot. And the second shot also requires your best judgment. Reason why? That green just slightly built up and protected by that front bunker.
Always 2 components to the
like they have 10-mile-an-hour wind, shaped the ball 50 yards somehow. It's like...
And missed out on that second part. Has it. Final round of the Tour Championship, just a couple of holes to play. 455-yard par 4 17. Frank, it is a big moment, and and it is a tough par 4.
And it's a big stage with all that water on the left, so you're well aware where you don't want to go. And if you don't notice those
If
three
the
bunkers
water
on
is
the
in
right,
play
you
for
better have a
you,
look
you
at
shouldn't
the
be playing
because they'll
this.
easily
I'll
come
be
into play
honest.
if you just bail out to the right. This requires simply your best tee shot and an equally good second shot.
We make a birdie on the hardest par 3.
Great too.
Beautiful. So that concludes the final round here at this spectacular setting.
Yeah,
Frank,
I would have had
final
to
thoughts
just
on
play
the
4
tournament?
full rounds to
Rich,
do
I
anything
thought this
here
was
because
really a fantastic
the
venue
course
to
is
challenge
just
the
set up
players. We saw some exciting golf
in a
out there
stupid
all
manner.
across the board.
So did I win? 'Cause it says I'm in first. Holds off Rory McIlroy to win, even though Rory won. Let's a final round 16 finishing 10th in the Tour Championship, claimed the FedEx Cup and the 10th Empires. The playoffs are the biggest tournaments we have on tour, and it's where the PGA Tour stars shine brightest. To be able to outlast some of the world's best golfers for 4 straight tournaments is a major accomplishment and gives me a ton of confidence. So I guess it went off of you got a certain amount of points, and I was just so far ahead. Okay, so that is the final thing. This is going to be the final video for Rory McIlroy. I do have more golf games to play, but this is it for the EA Sports run of golf games. Most of the other golf games are either going to be... Let's see, I still have Hot Shots Golf 1 and 2 I could play. There's 2 or 3 like golf RPGs that are top down I can play. I can't remember the names at the moment. Oh, Golf Story is one of them on the Switch. There's an Arcade Classics, but I don't know if I can play. I don't want to play that on the Switch, so if I can get that on this, I will. Yeah, there's more, but I can't. There's whatever the roguelike one is. I can't remember its name. I have it on Steam. But yeah, that's gonna end the EA Sports PGA Tour run of games. We went all the way from Tiger Woods 90. I don't think I could play 99. I don't think it worked in the PlayStation 2. But we went from either 99 or whatever all the way to Rory McIlroy, which is 2015, and then we have played the newest one. So hope you guys enjoyed the series. Have a great day, and I'll see ya. Bye. We got no trophy, by the way, for winning the Tour Championship. But yeah.